Good afternoon. So we have screwed in the morning. I am out of jobs to do basically before harvest. We went for a crop tour this morning. Things are getting close, but it's been raining for the last 3 days, and we might have 3 days of good weather, and then it looks like more rain. I don't know if we'll get started this week or not. So I cannot change any more oil in tractors. I cannot wash them any more than I've washed them. So we are going to go and paint our packers. We got some, like I said, we had a couple days of no rain, but I don't know if those 2 days our beans will be dry enough to go or not. Before we do that, we're gonna head down to our tire guy. We just put 2 new tires on the cock shut, and in case you're wondering where the 806 is, we're gonna go check on that as well. We hired that done to get the head gasket done before this season. We actually ran out of time. Even though I say I'm out of things to do right now, between now and harvest, there wouldn't be enough time to take that head off, get it planed, all that fun stuff. So it's just about done. So we'll go check that out, and we'll get to painting those packers. 806 looks good. It's gonna be another probably week yet. Today's Wednesday, maybe next week. We're waiting for fuel line for it, and guess what? Tractor's pretty old. Some of these parts are getting hard to find, but the guy who's working on it is super fussy. I like that. So it's going to be 100% when it gets here. So anyways, we're gonna go grab the cock shut. We'll get hooked up to those packers. We're gonna pressure wash them, and we're gonna get them ready. I won't be painting it today, but this will be a couple day video. That is nice rubber. There we go. It's looking good. He's gonna pressure wash all the grease and debris off, and then we'll give it a quick scuff with an orbital. Be ready for paint. Owen has got that all washed up. Gonna let that dry. In that time lapse, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I took these brackets off that hold the hydraulic lines. I gave him a quick wire wheel. Now we're just gonna give him a little paint black. There we are. Let those dry. Flip them over, repeat, and then when we're all done, it'll look nice. So we're gonna let that's the lock to keep it up. So right now Owen's sanding that. I'm gonna go sand in all the cracks and the crevices. Got the orbital full of stuff. You see we got her scuffed down some spots of the metal where it was a little bit rusty. Pretty good. So we are pretty well prepped and ready. Going to give it a quick blow, get the tractor out of the way. We removed the rams. We found out we're going to need to fix one wheel bearing. That's not going to be today's problem though. It is definitely going to be a winter project, but this guy here, very growly, but it's going to last till next season because we're not going to use it. So if you are wondering why we are doing this, is because equipment's expensive and that packer is still in great shape. It's just a little faded, but before it gets too rusty or whatever, if we paint it, it's going to last another 10 years, no problem. So, and we're just that nuts. Gonna give her the big blow job. We're just gonna spray it down with some thinners and wipe it down, and we're ready for paint. I guess I'll get the tractor out of the way. one's on the second coat. You see, he's quite the difference already. See, that's nice. Shiny ready. You're going to see a little bit of imperfection. So I think 3 coats will do it. Maybe 4. We'll see what happens, but it's looking good. I'm just here. It needs the hose moved. This isn't my forte. I don't do painting. So there we are. All 3 coats are done. We're gonna let that dry. Tomorrow morning we'll put the rams back on, the tires. We're gonna fold it up and then do some touch-ups because there's a few spots that were hard to get it laying on your back. And this thing is done for the season. We'll put it away. And hopefully we're gonna get to beans tomorrow afternoon, but we'll see you right in the morning when we start putting it together. This is the next morning. So my GoPro is screwing up, so I didn't get to film, but we got the rams put back on, the tires put back on, it's folded up. We are actually just gotta do some touch-ups. When it's folded up, obviously you're gonna see this stuff. This stuff is hard, there's no point laying on your back. So he's just gonna finish painting this morning, and we're done. This winter, we're gonna look over the wheel bearings. We are going to put a light bar on here for flashers, obviously. This doesn't have it, our cultivators do, and we have all the hookups to make that work. So we're gonna make that happen. Gotta put the slow moving vehicle sign back on it, but I think that's all I got for you guys right now, because we're gonna hopefully do beans this afternoon. So I'm gonna start a new video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you later this afternoon.